Welcome everyone to a new video, and today it's finally happened. Jupiter Aggregator have announced an airdrop after being live for 2 years. So if you go to this website up here, I'll leave a link in the description down below to this website so you can visit it yourself. You scroll down, and then if you connect your wallet here, you'll be able to see how much JUP you are eligible for. So I'll do that quickly. So I'm eligible for 3,700 JUP. So everyone gets a welcome gift of 200 points. So this is basically, everyone gets this if you're a user. As long as you used Jupiter Aggregator before the cutoff date, everyone gets this. I got the OG bonus as well for doing at least $10 of volume on Jupiter V1 or at least 10 transactions on Mercurial Finance V1 before March of 2022. You also have a consistency factor here, a 2023 multiplier, and DCA and limit order. So if you've been recently using Jupiter Aggregator, this would have massively boosted the amount of points that you are actually going to get. But 3,700 is a decent amount. I think, the average person gets 200. So, this is totally fine. So let's get into how much this airdrop might actually be worth. So in regards to tokenomics, we have 10 billion total tokens, and 1 billion of tokens will be the initial airdrop that is going out to everyone. So based on that, we can try and figure out what the potential value of your airdrop will be, given different prices and different market capitalizations. So we have here 1,000 tokens at $100 million market cap, your airdrop's worth $10. At 250, 25, 50, and 100. I mean, if you can look here, you can take the corresponding values. So I think the average person on this lower tier, they'll get 10 to 25. Well, it depends on where Jupiter Aggregator eventually ends up going. It has the potential to go to $1 billion in market cap, so it could be worth $100 in the end. And whilst this might be a paltry amount in comparison to other airdrops that we have seen, say for example, Arbitrum or Optimism, just remember Jupiter Aggregator is purely a DEX aggregator, so they don't have quite the funding that say Ethereum layer 2s have out there, but this really is the backbone of Solana DeFi. And so if you are bullish Solana, this might be a token that you might want to get into. And so I wanted to make some price comparisons as well. So we'll take 1inch for example. 1inch is also a DEX aggregator. 1inch offers swaps, bridging, and some other stuff, but it's not too complicated. It has a very, very similar product to what a Jupiter Aggregator offers. It also has a similar number of users, but it does do a little bit more volume than Jupiter Aggregator. So if you take a look at the market capitalization right now, it's sitting at $361 million. So that would be between these two. So the airdrop might be worth $35 or something like that. We can also make another comparison. So we have PancakeSwap here. So PancakeSwap has similar usage rates. Of course, they have a different sort of offering. So they do NFT and game stuff as well. But they also do offer perpetual futures, much like Jupiter Aggregator does. And they are currently sitting at $545 million. So that would be, I don't know, $53, $54 for the lower tier airdrop. And of course, it's going to be more, depending on how much, points that you actually ended up getting. And I saw a lot of people actually get 100,000 points or more. So there are going to be people who have decently sized Jupiter airdrops. And the thing was, using Jupiter Aggregator wasn't really that expensive. So you would have had to put in a lot of volume to be in those higher tiers because, obviously the fee transactions on Solana are quite easy to do. So in terms of what the Jupiter Aggregator token actually does, they put up this Jupiter Green paper here. So there will be the JUP governance token. So their goal is to cultivate a robust community in DAO for Jupiter. incentivize engagement and new capital flows on the Solana ecosystem. If we just check below, so they've got a couple of like initiatives that they want to push. So the first is like a Jupiter launch pad. So we've seen plenty of launch pad. If anyone remembers Soul Starter, it'll be something similar to that, but like non-scammy. A Jupiter public seeding. So they're going to be investing into new projects through a public venture capital funding model. We'll see how that works. We also have the LP trader perpetuals. So this is basically GMX on Solana. So this is already live. You can already use it. So like the JLP pool, you can earn from there as well. Very simple. You can trade like Sol, ETH, Bitcoin, and then we have the XSol leverage stablecoin. I won't dig into exactly how it works. I don't think it's like super important right now, but it's very similar to like LUSD. So you have stake Sol and then you borrow against it, but they do some stuff with like leveraging on the back end to enhance yield. But I imagine if we go up here again, where they say they want to incentivize engagement and new capital flows in the Solana ecosystem, I imagine what they're going to do with the Jupiter token is give token incentives to trade or token incentives to LP on their perpetual futures DEX. So like this is what it looks like, just in case anyone didn't know. You go to the perpetual degen and earn tab. Yeah, so you might get incentives for trading here, or where is it? Here, providing liquidity. They might give you like extra JUP tokens. Additionally, with that stablecoin, they might incentivize it with JUP tokens to get basically liquidity bootstrapping by doing that. And so their stablecoin might start growing. And additionally, with the, where is it again? They are doing the launchpad. With the Jupiter launchpad, they'll probably make you stake JUP tokens in order to actually receive allocation for whatever launchpad token it is, which would be something similar to what Radium did back in the day. So Jupiter is really just becoming a DeFi hub, similar to Cake, which is cool. Last thing I wanted to talk about is that if you didn't qualify for this airdrop, don't worry, you still have more chances to get Jupiter airdrops in the future. So they're doing 4 rounds of airdrop distribution. So 4 billion out of the 10 billion total tokens of JUP that are out there or will ever be out there, that's going through airdrops, right? They're only doing 10% in the initial airdrop. So there'll still be 3 billion more tokens that are actually going to be airdropped. Like I said before, trading, providing liquidity, using the stablecoin, and probably staking tokens will potentially get you airdrops. We'll see. None of this information is like super confirmed. This is just what I'm guessing based on my experience of what I've seen in the crypto ecosystem before. And before I end this video off, I wanted to talk about Avo, which has launched a new pre-launch tokens market for JUP. So you can trade JUP here, you can speculate on its value, so on and so forth. I will caution though that the spreads here are high and you do have higher fees. But one interesting strategy that you're able to do, and that I talked about on my channel before, is that you're able to sell your airdrop before anyone else, and you're also able to lock in a price for your airdrop. So for example, say that you know that you have 1,000 tokens that are allocated to you for the Jupiter airdrop. You can short 1,000 contracts of JUP here, and then that would effectively mean that you've already sold off your airdrop. Of course, you will have to pay some fees and stuff like that, but basically you're locking in a price to sell your airdrop. And as you can see here, if you wanted to sell, you're basically locking in about an 18-cent price. Now, as I showed before, here are some predictions as to the token price and market cap of Jupiter. Right now, even with the highest end prediction, Avo is about 80% above that at 0.18 versus the token price here at 0.1. So if this is something that you're interested in, I'll leave a link to Avo in the description down below. It'll also give you 10% off on trading fees. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this one.